Okay, I found some more stuff to decorate for fall. But this was at Dollar General instead of Dollar Tree. And you can tell the difference in the price. And this is Acorn. It's humongous. They're made out of the same kind of foam as other things. And it's like a variety of sizes. And these have the rough tops. And that one doesn't. I don't know why. But that's the acorns that was in it. And it had 2 leaves. And the pine cones. And I'm thinking with my pumpkins and gourd and whatever else, this will be good filler material to help boost them up in that little basket. Anyway, there's another pine cone that's all stuck in there. But it come in this mesh bag, and it was $3 at Dollar General. And you know, I thought about putting fabric on these, and I thought, oh, that's gonna be hard. And so I talked myself into thinking a better idea that would look better is just to paint them and have them plain, all my filler material. And I just won't even use the leaves for this. So I'm just gonna paint them. I don't know how to paint these yet, but if I was gonna try to cover them with fabric, I might would use something like these little girl leotards that you can kind of, well, I'd paint it first where the orange don't show through. You can kind of stretch it, and then you might not have so many pleats to deal with. I don't know, because let me get a piece of just regular fabric. Well, I'll get this strip, because say you were going to use one of these, and it's, let's pretend it's bigger. You know, if you went this way, you're going to have some pleats to deal with, and you might could glue it down, glue this side down, then this side, you know, and right there, have it glued together down here, and then snip that right through there, and then the little edges might match. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But it would be a pain. And I really do think it'd be better to have this stuff just plain shabby chic type colors and match the other things where it don't distract from them. That's my thinking. May be wrong, but that's my thinking. So let me get my paint ready. Okay, I done most of them in like bright white and pink. And I'm going to use this plaster instead of the white on this part. And I'm going to water it down where hopefully it'll go down in the grooves. And I can kind of rub it off of this rough stuff. It'll snag. That's why I'm thinking I can't rub it with a cloth that would just snag it. I'm going to try paper towels. I don't know. This stuff's about dried up, but I got this thick blob out. And I got a little bit of water here. I'm gonna thin it out. Wow, I think I put too much water. Oh well, some of that paint ain't off yet. I use this dish over and over. It's all crackled over there. I don't know, I might need more water, because I want some of that base that's on it to poke through. Where'd I put my, oh, okay, the paper towels are in the floor, because my table is so cluttered once again. But at least it ain't my, ooh, too thick. Well, maybe not. At least it ain't my dining room table now. Now I got my crafting table. Okay, I better look for a paper towel. Stuff's rough. It's not showing as much as the, well, it might before it's over. Tell you what, I think I need more water handy. Okay, I had to practice with the camera off to figure out what I was doing, and now I'm going to do another one. But I gotta let this coat dry up here, and I might see how to look if I go over it a little bit with some sandpaper or something gentle. Distress it. And then if I don't like it, I can always paint it again. But that's how it looked. I just dabbed some of the watery plaster color paint off of that, and then I used the white on this part. So let's start another one. Okay. So let me get a little more, well, maybe a tad more water. And one good thing is you might want to use your plaster color on the parts where it doesn't have the little crumbly things before you get watery paint, because then, of course, you could always go up to there with the white. It don't have to be perfect, you know. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's just a fall decoration you'll pull out once a year, so. But if you're a perfectionist and it bother you, then you might want to consider what to do about that. I got that pretty watery. Pretty watery. I might go over it. Let's see if I can find, oh, there's some thicker paint right there. Well, I'll have to get it on the flat side or it'll leave spotty looking. There we go. Get a little more in there. This one at least don't have orange underneath. So I definitely, orange would kind of clash with the pink. Oh, that's a little Play-Doh bone my grandson was making. And then I was like, I gotta shove all this fabric back before I get paint on it. And so I shoved it back and I heard a bunch of little Play-Doh pieces hitting the floor. I'll deal with that later. One of these years. Okay. That's all I'm gonna take off because it'll dry even darker looking. And now, since I got that, let me make it a little something it can sit in. And now I'll go to my white. I could try to put it on thick. Maybe I won't have to put 2 coats. What do you think? Don't come here for proper technique. Oh, but one thing I found out. Yeah, that's what I found out. Like, start by jabbing up to here, and that way you're not streaking up the rest of your paint trying to get up to this edge. But you remember my little crazy poodle? It wouldn't, you know, Walmart sold it and it wasn't all painted right, and its fur was glued in the wrong spot, so ain't no need to be stressing for perfection, I don't believe. You know what, I may just hold it and then set it down when I'm ready for it to dry. And I'll be making another nail polish video for long. I don't want to make a whole lot of them because, you know, I'm not really, that's not really why I started the channel, but you know, it's a something to talk about, I guess, because this polish, I don't forget the name, it's holding up really good, and it's cheaper, but I mean, it takes forever to dry. So, alright. Yeah, that and I put the paint on thick. I better quit or it'll start pulling itself off. Like right there. So that covered better. And then I can distress it. I might end up putting more. See, I had it so thin that it ain't really down in there good. I don't know. That may be the only thing that like shows its acorn, you know, since it's white down here. So I might leave it kind of dark. I don't know. But anyway, that's how I got this far. And I won't do a whole lot more to them. Hopefully. Hopefully I won't be putting bling on and ribbon and all that and lace. Because it's background stuff, filler material. I gotta keep that in mind. I may paint up a pine cone. Okay, this is what I got so far. I only put one coat paint on that so far. And I guess nothing up there. I don't even remember. I'm so sleepy. It's after midnight, but it's the weekend. And a long weekend at that. I'm gonna try. I have changed my mind. You know I do that a lot, but anyway, I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm gonna try to distress this a little. Okay, let me wet my rag a little bit. And this Waverly chalk paint, sometimes it's pretty rough to get off stuff. And I can't poke too hard or I'll dent the foam. So let's see. I don't want a big area. So far nothing. Let's try scratching it with a Play-Doh toy. Oh man. I'll be back. Okay. I can't keep emery boards. You can tell I've used this one for everything. And I cut them like that when I'm trying to get the gunk off of battery terminals and little toys and all. So, let's try the finer side because I don't want to go down to the white foam. Let me try the skinny end. Let me try the rougher side. My goodness. Ooh, I see something. Maybe if I wet it and then file it. Jeez. It's supposed to be so simple. But see, that's why you gotta stick with me. Because I could do this, practice, and then get a fresh one. And figure out the best way to do it and say, so simple. And it only took 4 minutes. Or whatever. And that's kind of cute, but what I should have done is act like, we'll just act like. The first part of my video was how to make, what do you call that? Farmhouse? Fall decor? Because that's what, you know, that could be shabby chic too. But, you know me, I've changed my mind. I'm going to try something. I might just paint this part pink and then have the roughed up at the bottom. I don't know, because I put them, I'll show you. Okay, forget the fact that the scale's wrong, that the acorns would be ginormous compared to those, but I just don't. I mean, it really is cute. I love it. But with this, it just doesn't go. But they are cute, aren't they? I may just have to make a different decoration and use them like they are. I don't know. I'll be thinking about it. Okay, been experimenting. I got that look one way, and this is the one of y'all saw me fight with. And I got a metal file because I'm like, I'm going to go through every emery board I've got. And I held it under running water. I was doing like that and got that look. Which I kind of like, but I think I like this one better. So I'll probably go over that with paint again, let it dry, and go back over it. Or I might just smear some paint, watered down paint over it, I don't know. Okay, just a reminder. I'm painting them to get them ready for tomorrow. Once I figure out what I'm going to do. Remember to put your paint on kind of ridiculously thick. It's easier with the big ones. I don't have room to hold it. Go around this way and then smooth it out and remove some of the extra. Because if you just keep going over it, you're going to start removing the first coat. Well, yesterday it would. Now that it's dried some, it might not would. So, just wanted to remind you of that. If you've waited a whole day in between coats, it might not remove it though. Okay, I got them sitting around drying. And the one that is dry, I know you're going to be like, oh no, don't. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Because it is so cute. But, pink. I'm going to try some pink on top. If it looks terrible, I could always go out and buy another pack, but I won't. Oh, but, okay. And then we'll see how it looks with my stuff in there. Because that was, my goal was to get stuff to go in there. With my little pumpkins and all. Now this is going to be fun. But like I said, we don't have to have perfection. My poor brush. It won't hardly fit in the jar. I'm rough on stuff. Okay, I'm trying to beat it down in there where the little lumpiness will show. And I noticed some of the little things will fall off after it's damp. You know, I was putting the watered down paint on it. I need my reading glasses. But I was hoping all of them wouldn't fall off. You know, and since I got some brown showing down there, it might would look good if I'd watered the pink down. Don't know. Okay, I'll keep this up now. I'll be... Okay, I got the, I took a little of the pink off. I just ran water over it and dabbed it on a paper towel. And so I got it sitting there. That one's prettier. But that one matches my pumpkins and stuff better. I took it in there and I couldn't sit on the tablecloth, but I kind of held it close by. I'm just wondering if I made that solid pink and that solid white, if it would look better. I don't know yet. But I'm going to try something with these leaves. I kind of bent them because they were so flat. I'm going to put some thin paint. This is the plaster color in the Waverly. Not chalk paint. Okay. And this one looking better as the pink dries. When it was all shiny and wet, it was like, ooh. But it's getting a little more dry. So, Oh, my head's in the way. I'm gonna call it a night. And man, I just love that. That turned out so cute. I hope y'all make some of those. I mean, it ain't the greatest deal, that whole package for $3 at Dollar General. Because you don't get a whole lot, really, considering. But they are cute. I mean, they were cute before I even painted them. I just think that's so country and cute looking. Anywho, I need to hush. I need to hush and go to bed. Okay, we got the TV in the background, but I wanted to show you how much better that looks with the pink on it. And I'm not sure if it'd look better solid pink and solid white. But it looks pretty good. And now, let me show you the farmhouse styling. Woo! Okay, I know this is going to be everybody's favorite. But let me show you what I did. I think I already showed you that. And I guess you call it farmhouse style. I don't know. Okay, with the leaves, I went back and put a thicker layer of paint last night, or this morning. And I put some duct tape on it. And I took the handle on this file and I pushed the duct tape down really good right there, which I kind of like but not really. So I took more duct tape. I'm going to do it on another leaf, and I just put it around the edge and kind of randomly pressed, and I think I like that better. But I'm thinking I'm going to put the duct tape over the whole thing. Well, it won't cover the whole thing. I'll put 2 rows. I really want the white line left though, so let me get my duct tape ready and I'll be back. Okay, this is the bottom of the leaf and that's the top. And I didn't put the duct tape right down the middle. And now I'm trying to figure the best way. Maybe just randomly go over it. Maybe with my finger. And I really want the edges. You can see the, yeah, you can see the shape of the leaf. Let's get the edges good. Let's see, and should I put some streaks? Let's see. Maybe a little. Okay, let's see how it looks. Ooh. I don't tear it completely. Don't mind some fraying, but it looks pretty good. And I think, even though I like fraying, chop the back just a tad. Doing that much. And I could always go over this, which I probably won't. Because I probably won't even use these. Just getting some ideas. And so we have, let's see, we'll cover that side up. So we have those. And we have that. I may go ahead and set up for a, I don't know what I'll have my thumbnail as, so I may just, I got some canvas here. I think that would look good on. Because I couldn't find any straw. I've got it somewhere. But I'm not the most organized person. I know that's hard to believe. Now I got too much clutter showing. I think that looks better. I could zoom in. Well, maybe I can zoom in with this. Okay, and here's how the acorns look with the other things. And I didn't want so many big ones because then it just looks like a bunch of eggs laying there to me. I'll show you how it looks. Put one like right there. Maybe there. But yeah, it looks like boiled eggs. So I like them better with the other look. I guess you call it farmhouse, which would be shabby also, but I just wanted these to match that better. But I actually like the other look better, and I can just hear my friend Dana and a lot of you saying, no, she painted them pink. And I'm saying it too, but the little ones look good with that. And, you know, if I put them in a basket, I might put these two somewhere down in the straw, just hold that stuff up. But yeah, those look cute with it. And, that's the little ones that didn't have the rough top. They look cute because they're not humongous. So there it is. Okay, I already made my final video clip for this video, but I'm gonna work this in because I went back and painted them all pink on top, and the larger ones just don't look right. And I know they were so pretty before I did that, but they'd be pretty in another setting, but not with the things I've got. So, you know, I can always go back and I'll show you this one. I can always go back and paint the tops, you know, dark color again if I want to set them up somewhere else. But I'm also going to try to cover this with this stretchy fabric. It's actually little girls' leotards, I guess, pantyhose, whatever you call it. So, to try to save my pink topped acorns, I'll try this, because they're so big they just look like boiled eggs sitting there. So, well, I'll put a video up how they looked, so y'all seen them. Oh, I got my glue showing. That's alright, I can paint over it. And so, to get this to not pucker, like if I used regular fabric, I'd have to, I guess, glue the 4 sides down, make that little pleat, and then like glue them right together, and then cut the pleat out, and hope that I didn't have a line showing. It'd be kind of risky. So stretchy fabric it is. So okay, I didn't figure tacky glue would hold it good enough to be, because I'm gonna have to stretch it. And see, when I stretch it, I can get a lot of these, I'll have to stretch it more than that. I can get a lot of the puckers out. Hopefully all of them, because I don't want any puckers. We'll see. Okay, let me do some more stretching. Kind of distorts the flower, but that'll be alright. Put a little glue there. And if it's a flop, it's a flop. And if it's not, then it's not. Okay. Hopefully. I'm just gonna put, oh gosh, I don't know. Put a little glue. I can always rip it off, start over, or whatever, you know. But I'm on tug pretty good. See how stretched I got that flower? And I may be goofing up, I may be pulling to the side, I don't know. But if I don't try it, I sure ain't gonna be able to do it right. See, I'm kind of working it that way, I think. Maybe I need to glue down this. Like I got that glued and I got that glued. Maybe I need to pull good and tack this down. I'll be pulling it sideways to get the extra out, you know. Because I think I was doing that. And you know I ain't got any scissors sharp enough to cut this extra off. I gotta get some better scissors. I need to write that on the list as soon as I finish this. Okay, let's try it right here. Okay, I'm gonna pull that down. I'm gonna rip this up. I think. See, I worked that out. Now I'm afraid to let go. And I'm just going to reheat this glue. I'm not even pulling the trigger. Hopefully. Well, I'll be so far. I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna pull it good, and where I got my little puckers, I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it'll be good on this side. I'm all the time ripping stuff off that'll glue down. Maybe just have to finagle it. See, I'm going that way. That's my problem. Just, okay, we'll make that work. Reheat this glue. Put a little more. I'm holding it with this finger and just pushing it down with my thumbnail. I got a little bit of puckering, but I think it'll be alright. Let's see if, well, I will try to cut this extra off and then I'll be back. Okay, I cut off as much of the material as I could, which wasn't very much because of my scissors. So I'm taking this thick chalk paint and I'm kind of blobbing it on here to make it blend in with the rest of the top. So that way it's not obvious that it's the fabric. And I'll show you when I get through. Just doing like this to disguise the fabric edge. And I'm tapping it. Let's see over here. It disguises it pretty good, except right there I'll add some more. That's kind of cute. We'll have to see how it looks when it's dry and when I finish. Okay, now I'm thinking, why not? I'm going to try to cover it with fabric and see if I can cut the pleats out like I've been talking about. But I'm going to try to avoid using glue gun, but I might have to. I'll have this glue all over me. Just on the tip. And I want it to where it'll be kind of plain looking on one side and flowery on the other one, so that I can pick which side I like best if it even works. So he's editing his video. Do you need me to wait?
Nope.
You're in edit mode.
It's okay.
He's trying to be nice.
Oh, that could be really, really
I didn't think about you editing. Okay. I might just glue these down, let them dry where he can edit his video. I don't know. And I'm thinking not putting the glue all the way to the edge, because that'll let me work with it a little bit if I have a little extra. I just don't know for sure. Need a wet towel with, well, a wet towel to wipe your fingers off anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try one corner. It's gonna be hard to do without it glued all the way. Well, with tacky glue I could lift it up, couldn't I? So this one corner, let's just put a lot of glue. I've done lost where the corner is. Okay, let's see. So that side's stuck down. This side will be stuck down. Okay, where'd I just put all that glue? Right there. Looks like I'm gonna have a thing at the top too. Well, guess paint it on up. Oh, I'd hit my camera and it wasn't even showing. Okay, let's try again. Alright. I got them together. This may be a total fail. Now these are pretty sharp on the tip, but not the rest of the scissors, so I'll try them. I wish we could have jagged. Okay, I think the rest of it will go. Okay, there's where I've cut it. And it looks like I've got a little bit of extra. I wonder if I cut that off. Let's see if I had some little bitty, like medical scissors. I think I could do this. Just kind of squinch it around. Why that matched up to that, I don't know. Hey, that looks pretty good. Alright. So now we'll let him do some editing. Okay, now feeling inspired to try another one. He said he's putting titles with his videos, so. Oh man, I just separated it. I gotta stay in camera. Okay. So maybe I should put the glue all over it. I don't know. Let's see if we can get that in the back. Get our little pleat. Because if I didn't have that one matched up, that would mess up this one. So I'll probably mess it up before I finish. Are we at the crown part? Almost. I'll tilt this up. Where was I? Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of meet up with that cut. Just in case. Okay, I still got extra up here. That was pitiful. Let me try reversing. Bless you. Okay. I don't think this one's turning out quite as good. Seems like I got a lot of extra up here. I'll spread it out a little bit. Maneuver it where we want it. Hopefully. Okay. Not too shabby. Got a little bit of white showing there. Or is that one of the dots? I can't see. Oh, goodness. I need some glasses or something. Okay. And here, I'm going to pull this up. I don't want to separate those. Okay, I'm going to put my fingers where I've pushed them together. And hopefully I won't pull them back apart. And I'll raise this. Okay, most of my editing is cutting out where I clear my throat. So I just stop the recording. All that editing takes forever. But I still have some editing to do. This is a pretty long video. Okay, I got it done. And I blobbed some paint around the edges. You can see a little bit of puckering there. That could be worked out. While it's still a little, the glue's a little damp. Didn't think about that. My paint's not completely dry. I globbed the paint around just to hide imperfections, and I got to do a little touch up there. Get all these little things squished up. Looks pretty good. There's a place I got to touch up. But you get the gist. Kind of cute. I think I like it better than this one. Although this one was easier to do. But we'll go lay them over there. I think they're just too big, really, to go. But I'm going to hang on to them because I might get a bigger pumpkin. Maybe put them with it. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. I'm liking that better. That one's alright, I guess. But that one looks pretty good, and hopefully I don't get pink paint on this. So, oh, my bald side's showing on my corn. You think I'll ever finish it? I don't know. But anyway, that's what I got so far.